Hey trainers, recently I was watching some of the new trailers for the new Pokemon Sun and Moon games, and it got me thinking back on all the Pokemon that I've trained through my various playthroughs of all the games. So today I thought it would be fun to do a top 10 list of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Number 10, Raichu. When I was first introduced to Pokemon via the anime, I thought Pikachu was one of the coolest Pokemon. Then I was blown away when I found out it could evolve into Raichu. Raichu just looks so much cooler and stronger, which made it a must-have when I finally got the games. Sadly, he falls a little short in the competitive scene, and I often use Luxray in place of him, but Raichu will always be special to me purely for nostalgia reasons. Number 9, Zoroark. The first time I encountered this Pokemon, I was so confused why a Samurott wasn't super affected by my electric and grass-type moves. Then, it transformed into the mysterious Zoroark. Although he's kind of a gimmick Pokemon, he's one of the best, which thoroughly impressed me. And I was very happy to be able to use him early on in my playthrough of Black and White 2. Number 8, Dolim. Until I actually started playing the games, Golem was one of my favorite Pokemon. He looked tough, intimidating, and almost no one uses him. And in the right circumstances, he can be good. However, his type combination is definitely not doing him any favors, giving him not one, but 2 4-times weaknesses. But, all in all, I still love him. Number 7, Blastoise. Blastoise was another Pokemon I thought was just a beast. Even in the anime, Blastoise is a powerhouse, and he got more powerful with his Mega Evolution. In addition, Fire Red was the second Pokemon game I had ever played, and it was cool to bond with a starter that wasn't my beloved Torterra. Number 6, Garchomp. Just to give you guys some context, Pokemon Diamond was actually the first Pokemon game that I ever played, so the Sinnoh League was the first Pokemon League that I had ever challenged, and it was brutal for me. To this day, I still consider the Sinnoh League one of the most difficult leagues in all the games, and I lost more times than I'd like to admit to Cynthia's Garchomp. Back then, I didn't understand what a pseudo-legendary was, so it was intimidating that a Pokemon that was this strong could just completely overcome my entire team. When I finally acquired one, it quickly became one of my most often used Pokemon. Number 5, Metagross. Metagross was a Pokemon that I actually misjudged when I first saw it. I thought he looked cool, but that he probably stunk in battle. However, when I eventually got a shiny one, which, by the way, was my first shiny Pokemon, I found out quickly how powerful he really was. And especially recently, he's quickly become one of my saving graces in battle. He's also the reason why I try to give every Pokemon I can the chance to prove themselves in battle before passing judgment on them. Number 4, Braviary. Braviary was one of the Pokemon that really made me appreciate Gen 5. He's one of the best normal flying type Pokemon in the entire game, and his design is just sick. Although his level requirements for evolving are a bit high, he's proven to be very successful for me in competitive battle and a great addition to my own team. Number 3, Lucario. I first encountered this Pokemon in Maylene's gym in Sinnoh, and I was blown away by how cool it was. Not only that, it was the reason I had to fight her twice to get my badge. He was as vicious as he was cool, and for the longest time I could not figure out his typing. It was a truly happy day when I received my first Lucario. When it came time to choose a Mega Pokemon for my team, I just had to pick him. Number 2, Infernape. Although Blaziken was the very first fire-fighting starter, to me, Infernape will always be the best. Infernape has a very good design, and he packs one heck of a punch, especially when he's rocking his hidden ability, Iron Fist. This earned him a solid spot on my competitive team. When I first obtained him, I could not stop using him. It was also surreal to me to be able to actually use 2 starters in a game. Number 1, Torterra. Like I said before, Diamond was the very first Pokemon game that I had ever played, which made Torterra my very first Pokemon ever. Because of this, I had such a great bond with my Torterra, and he was always the one to lead my team to victory. Now, I've used quite a few Pokemon during my time trying to train on so I could catch them all, but Torterra has been my all-time favorite Pokemon throughout all the games that I've ever played. And that's why he's my number 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun reminiscing on my own Pokemon journey throughout the years. Don't forget to let me know in the comment what your favorite top 10 Pokemon are, and if there's any videos you guys would like to see me do next. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Also, I've got my own Twitter, so be sure to check that out as well. And with that being said, recess adjourned.